Alright, today we're gonna watch You're Glorifying Obesity. Piers Morgan interviews TikTok fat influencer. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is not the TikTok fat influencer. This is a guy named Piers Morgan. This guy's interviewing the fat influencer, which I know, I guess, irony check. Lamau irony moment because he's also a bit chunky. Yeah, whatever, but I guess he's gonna interview some fat guy on TikTok who makes fat acceptance, fat pride content or whatever. Now, full disclosure, I'm a little bit biased. I don't really like this guy because he tried to do like a hit piece sort of thing on Andrew Tate, and you're allowed to dislike Andrew Tate for whatever reason, right? But I feel like making an interview where the whole point of the interview isn't to ask honest questions, but rather to like expose somebody or, you know, ask like intentionally deceptive questions. I don't know, that just seems a bit wrong and not much journalistic integrity there. So I hope that he's even a bit, you know, reasonable to the TikTok fat influencer, but something tells me the fat influencer himself or herself is not going to be very reasonable, so yeah. Before we get into this though, if you could be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and yeah, let's get into it.
Welcome back. Damning figures today revealed that obesity costs British taxpayers almost £14 billion a year. Obese patients cost the British Health Service twice as much as those of a healthy weight. But the body positivity movement preaches that fat is now fabulous, and that its craze is fatfluencers who rake in cash by boasting about, well, being fat.
What I eat in a day is a fat bitch. Let's go. I don't know how many times I have to tell you bitches, I'm gonna start my morning off with a Starbucks iced coffee.
I'm a little confused. They give the TikToker credit, but they also blur out her username. But like, what's the point of blurring it if you're gonna put it? Okay, I don't really get that. Okay, but we're watching a TikTok, what I eat in a day as a fat bitch. So apparently 10:30 a.m. we're getting some orange juice and cookies down the hatch. Yeah, let's go, let's go. Some good old slop to start the day.
And I had a Mackey's, and then I had a few mouthfuls of this cake, but it wasn't as...
Oh my god, these people are so disgusting, bro. Like, you're literally disgusting. You just eat slop. You're a slop vacuum. All you do is just eat. It's so foul. Like, stop. Stop doing this, okay? Stop making videos where you showcase yourself just shoving as much crap down your gullet as possible. It's just foul.
Really? That's what people are watching? Apparently. Well, TikTokers like my next guest are putting the pound in excess pounds.
The new Hot 30i is just $89.99. Do you like sweets? Well, you can get 2 kilos of sweets for £10.
Promoting obesity.
No, I'm promoting a good deal. $25.99 for 63 rolls of toilet paper. A donut maker from Tower. All of these products have 2-year warranty. A candy floss maker. And a chocolate fountain.
Okay, so I'm joined by TikTok star George Keyword, who you just saw there, and Sienna.
Bargains. Huh? That's what I say, bargains.
Bargains, all right. And his wife, Sienna, and the host of the Blair White Project.
That's his wife? Hold on. Hold on. What is happening? Is this like some sort of Sniper Wolf type situation where the girl is pretty good looking and the boyfriend is like some fat pig? Bro, how is this possible? You know what? Let's use this as a learning opportunity, a motivational moment, okay? We're gonna turn this video into a hope core video. Guys, if this balloon can get a bad shoddy, you know, if he can bag that, bro, it's anything is possible. Literally anything is possible. Like, think about this. If you're scared to go up to a girl and say, hey, can I have your Snapchat? Think about the fact that this man locked this down, okay? I mean, this is not a simulation.
That's what I say, bargains.
Bargains, all right. And his wife, Sienna, and the host of the Blair White Project, Blair. Well, okay, listen. Blair, I'll come to you in a moment. First of all right, George.
Pretty sure this is a transgender YouTuber.
Get some stats.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, how much do you weigh?
Look, I'm not going to talk about numbers because the thing is, when you...
Well, I think you should. I mean,
no. The thing is, if I give you the number of how much I weigh, it's going to be...
Dude, you have like flab behind your ear. You have like a little buddy growing behind there. What is this? You should give us a number because you have a number on the scale that's going to be way too high and it's like visible. Or like I can see, you literally have like an extra layer of like dolphin blubber. Like you have like pink slime stored in there or something, bro. If I like hit that with like a thumbtack or something, Pop-Tart juice is going to squirt out.
All over the sun, all those trashy newspapers tomorrow morning. I don't need it. Don't need it.
Well, you don't need it. You're on TikTok every day showing us how big you are.
Yeah, and look,
and you're proud of it.
No. There's a difference. There's proud and then there's just being positive in my own skin, and that's what I am.
Right.
I'm not proud to be fat.
Would
I'm
you
not
accept,
proud to...
Would you accept that by medical definition you are morbidly obese?
Look, if that's what medically you want to call it, then call it.
Well, no, you know your weight, I don't.
No. But that's, yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
Right, so here's my issue with this body positivity thing. People shouldn't be celebrating being morbidly obese, in my estimation.
But that's
because actually, it is a dangerous condition that causes many people to die.
Look, you've got...
I mean, low-key friendly fire a little bit, but, you know, he's cooking, so hopefully not cooking too much food because we know how quickly this man will be there to eat it all, but he's on to something.
Fair point.
Dude, this content is the downfall of society. I genuinely think if you scroll TikTok and you watch fat people dance around and shove crap down their throat as they just brag about being these fat hordes of mass, you honestly need to find new entertainment. The fact that this is popular enough to get this guy an interview with Piers Morgan with 1.2 million subscribers is actually living proof that this generation is done. Like, we're actually done if this is the sort of stuff that's going viral. And this guy is getting positive feedback to make this sort of content. It's making me mad. I'm actually upset about this.
It's not sad, it's comedy.
Let me bring him...
It's satire comedy.
Well, maybe.
You know it is. You know it is. You know it is, Piers. I've been an actor for 13 years.
George,
you know
George,
damn right I know how this industry works.
George, I'll come back to you in a moment.
Come on.
Let me just go to Blair White in Austin, in Texas. Blair, I do have a problem with this because I think it's celebrating a dangerous health condition. And if you're an influencer, why would you want to influence people to think that that is A, funny, entertaining, and B, something they want to do?
Well, you should have an issue with it. You know, my opinion is that the fat positivity movement is a death cult. You know, I'm all about living my life on my own terms, being happy, finding a partner that makes me happy. But, you know, life is short, so you have to find happiness. But what cuts it in half is being obese. Your life will literally end halfway of the length that you would live being obese. And so promoting it, you wouldn't be able to be anorexic on TikTok and not get comments about how you need to eat a cheeseburger, how you need to gain weight. And you can write it off as trolls, but it's the truth. You know, I've seen some TikToks made by him where he is addressing people telling him that he needs to lose weight as trolls and sort of making fun.
All right, well then call me a troll because this absolute beast, okay, needs to lose some weight. It's the truth. And like, it's disgusting, okay? You need to lose weight, okay? Do something about it. You are so large to the point where if we wanted to weigh you, we would have to throw you into a pool and see how much water was displaced. We can't use a scale because I genuinely think any scale, even if it was made with reinforced titanium alloy, would break if you stepped on it. You need to lose weight. Stop making videos flaunting your cheese pizza diets and actually do something. It's bothering me.
Fun of it. And I just wonder, you know, is it really trolls? I mean, certainly there are mean people on the internet, but there is some truth to it. I mean, I know that he is a father, and the idea that...
How are we the trolls, bro? Like, this individual is the troll here. This dude's head looks like an upside-down question mark.
You will, in all likelihood, in all certainty, actually, not live past 50, 60 years old is an issue. So, for me, you know... Okay.
Yeah, I know, I hear you. I know, that's my view. I want to bring in Sienna, your wife. You've been listening to this.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable completely? When you see the statistics about obesity in this country, the cost to the NHS, what it costs the country, are you comfortable about this?
The way I see it is, firstly, just...
All right, we're going to let her speak in just a second, but I want to mention that also in the UK, they have like, what's the word? I don't know, government health care? Yeah, government health care. So the taxpayers, they pay for health care. So the taxpayers in that country they're literally, their money is being siphoned by the government. So the government can give it to doctors that are spending that resource on these fat people that just go on TikTok and brag about being fat. Like, it's a disgusting, vicious cycle. Imagine if we had that in America, it'd be even worse. I would boycott the tax system. I'd square up with the IRS.
Us personally, we have private healthcare, so the NHS isn't a thing for us. I do understand that it is costing the NHS a lot. I think it's a bigger problem to address, though. I think it's about educating people when they're young to make healthy food choices. I think a lot of the time when you grow up in poverty, like George and I have, a lot of the time you don't have the healthiest options.
Yeah, but my response to that would be, okay, but you've managed not to end up as George has weight-wise. And I don't mean to denigrate you, George.
I'm just saying... genetics, though, couldn't it?
No, it's not.
It could be
What it is...
I don't think it's genetics, is it?
No, I believe it's because my parents were like cool hippie vegetarians, whereas George's were not.
But are you comfortable? You've got a son, right? Are you comfortable about his current weight? Do you think when he does this stuff on TikTok, are you really laughing or are you concerned about him?
I'm concerned not so much about his weight, but more about his well-being, and
Well, the two go hand in hand.
Sienna, you definitely glorify it, Sienna, and you guys post videos where you're juggling his fat and you talk about how attractive it is. And for me, when I look for a romantic partner,
we all know what gets
I look for someone that would make me a better version of myself.
Well, yeah,
not
but
a worse
George,
one.
the point Blair's making is a sound one. You say it's to get views. We know that,
Yeah, of course.
and you're making money from it.
Of course.
But the question is, there's no incentive for you to actually lose any weight because at that stage, your
actually-
TikTok persona.
no,
This is all Nikocado avocado syndrome. I mean, it really is. It's like, oh, it gets views, right? But like, so do beheadings, so do tragic events caught on camera. They all get like, what is your point? You know what else gets views that would not be involving you, being fat? Live leak videos, bro. If you hit people with your car, that'll get views too. Not saying you should, but the idea that like, oh, getting views is synonymous with it being good content is completely false.
Nice.
is actually George is actually on a weight loss journey. And
No, he's not. He's on a journey to McDonald's. He's not on a weight loss journey at all. He's defending his weight this entire time on this interview. He's like, oh, I'm okay that I'm fat. It's like, bro, you're going to die in it like soon, bro.
I fully support that. I think it's more like having a laugh at yourself, making the best of.
You know what
the
made me? You
situation
know what
you're in.
pulled me around to your side, George? If you now flipped with this big audience you've got, and rather than gorging yourself every day on pizzas and donuts for
that's not what I
delectation
do,
of people
Piers.
laughing at you,
But that's
why
not what
don't
I
you
do.
actually go on a fitness regime and show people
Piers,
how to lose weight?
If people actually knew what I was thinking and what I'm doing, I'm actually going to be doing it as Zemic needles privately as well before you start. So all of these things, we're paying out of our own money. We don't cost anyone anything. Me
How much are
being
you
listed-
making out of the TikTok?
A lot of money.
Like what?
A lot of money, over 100 grand.
A
a
year?
Over 100 grand a year.
So there's
yeah.
no incentive to lose weight, is there?
No, but
there's a lot
it
of
doesn't
weight
derive
loss
straight from that.
journeys
That's
on
from my
TikTok as
sales.
well.
That's-
This man makes he's in like the top 1% because he's fat. Like, imagine that. You can jiggle your disgusting grease rolls on the camera and then you get money for it. It's a crazy world we live in, man. And honestly, if I was him, to be fair, I'd probably do the same thing, but it's like it's horrible. I would never be him. That's the thing.
Collaborations and the deals
You
that I
don't
have
even
outside
want
of
to
it.
tell me how much you weigh.
I don't need
because-
to. I don't need to.
Are you ashamed of it?
Oh, I'm not
I don't really
ashamed.
Then why don't you
understand
tell
how
me?
you can
Why
join
should I
a
feel ashamed?
panel
When
about
you put a number and you
obesity
put a
and
label
about
on it,
weight
it
and
just-
not
Okay,
disclose
Blair,
your
final word
weight.
to you.
I just don't know why he would come on a panel discussing weight and body positivity, fat positivity, and not
Okay.
actually revealing the
I agree.
his number
Blair,
of his weight.
guys,
point of
sorry, I run out of
video?
time. Thank you, all of you, very much indeed.
All right, and that's where it ends. What a disaster, man. Leave a like on this video if you've lost hope. Leave a comment if you've lost hope, and subscribe if you've lost hope, man. I gotta get out of here, bro.